Two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field.
And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
All in all, he was pretty solid in the victory in the wild card round and threw a couple of touchdowns. And when it comes to quarterback play, you'd always love spectacular. But in the playoffs, you'll take solid. And that's exactly what they're looking for from him again in this contest.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. To throw on second down. Boyd. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Coming up on 2nd and 7. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. This has the carry. It does not. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that opening drive looked good for a moment there, but they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Saunders firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in Q1. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Saunders.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
1st down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. Saunders. And he comes back with one complete.
And he is going to have the Panthers' 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down, Saunders.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And perhaps now close to the first points of this divisional round game as it's 1st and goal.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
Down at the 2. Broke through the first contact, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Looking to throw. Saunders. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up. And his kick is good. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit. So every point is precious.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's a handoff out of the gun. Up to the 29. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. On the return is Williams. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up third. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll get this up to about the 40. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get only a couple down to the 44. 2nd and 8. Three 3-0 after one on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Strickland, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Boyd. He finds his man, complete. That's Strickland. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
They'll run on first down. Strickland. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down now, it's Strickland, and tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. Off the play fake, Boyd. And it's complete to Martin. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
And they pick up a first down, and that came out of the fullback position. But as you and I both know, that doesn't necessarily mean it's a fullback playing in that spot.
Well, times have changed, right? The old school fullback doesn't really exist anymore.
We're not getting that same player out of college with all the spread offenses, not very many pro style where you actually have a true fullback. We're having to make do in the NFL and put guys in that spot who emulate it but aren't necessarily that position.
7 yards, the pickup there. 2nd and 3 from the 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Washington on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Back to throw. Boyd. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get away there on third down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Yeah, and that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will tie us at 3-3. So he gets a shot at atoning for the earlier miss here in the first half and able to knock it through.
And what a relief for him, don't you think? Because how many games have we done where kickers missed one early and never gotten a chance to atone for it the rest of the game? That's a lot to carry around.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Throwing on first down, Saunders. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. From the gun, Saunders. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. He'll buy some time right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. To throw on 2nd down. Saunders rolling to his right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Saunders. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is caught. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. 38 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point attempt to follow here.
is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here we go on the next drive for Washington. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point seeding.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Now a give right side. Strickland. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 62 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. On 1st and 10, Boyd. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. And a give this time to the tailback. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. They'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
On 1st down, Boyd. He finds his man, complete. That's Strickland. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a 1st down.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Boyd. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 31. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. From the gun on 3rd down, Boyd. And he will find his man on the end route, complete.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
That catch good for only a couple. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. There to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. And the result, a touchdown for Washington. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
Throwing on 1st down, Saunders. Over the middle, it's complete. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On 1st and 10, Saunders finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one
return. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Oh, some strong running. Touchdown! A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon.
And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium, but you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
Here's a quick hitch route and the throw complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. And now here's a carry heading left. It's a loss of 4. Now third down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Well, he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Looking to throw on second down. Boyd. And he will find his man on the outside. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Strickland, and he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw on third down, Boyd. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Operating from the gun. Saunders. And he's got his man in stride. Complete. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. A bit of an opening there on the 1st down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. 2nd down at 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23. They were in zone defensively, went with a crossing route. It's always interesting to watch that chess match.
Yeah, and I think safeties don't mind crossing routes against zone because eventually you're going to run into their territory, and that's when they lick their chops in order to get the big hit or a play on the ball.
Offensively, nice execution to find a hole, make the catch. On 1st down, Boyd. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. And he'll give it here to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Boyd. He finds his man, complete. That's Strickland. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Looking to throw. Boyd. And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown. A great play there. There to make the grab. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down. And to give this time to the tailback. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Off play action. Saunders. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down. 2nd and 8 coming up. And now here's a carry heading left. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Saunders. It's complete to Williams. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And this certainly a key moment in this game, trailing by 3. 4th quarter with a spot in the championship game next weekend on the line. 5 yards remain on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Boyd. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 2nd down and 7. Back to throw. Boyd. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 28. Looking to throw. Boyd. And that, nearly picked off. Well, it would have been a great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Throwing on 3rd and long. Boyd. He finds his man, complete. It's Strickland. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down. From the gun on third down, Saunders sliding out of the pocket. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now whistles here, and it looks like we've got a Panther that's having some difficulty down there getting up. We'll check on his status when we get back. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They run the counter now on first down. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got this down to the 35. 59 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Seemed like they picked an excellent time there, Charles, to go with the draw play.
They certainly did. Caught him a little over-eager trying to get into the backfield and get to the quarterback. They used their speed and their aggressiveness against them, didn't they?
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown, Panthers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with third down coming up. And that is incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They run the counter. Dowling. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. He'll look to throw. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too.
Now Washington down on the scoreboard. 1:09 to play. It's certainly a tough situation on the road, needing 2 scores to stay alive in the playoffs as they come up 1st and 10. Over the middle, complete. That's Strickland. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 2nd down, it's Strickland.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up.
Toward the sideline, he will have the 1st down. Good catch. He was able to keep the feet in bounds. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
To throw again. Boyd.
One last shot at the end zone. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete. The Panthers season will press on.